This is more of a video on letting go. And I guess an apology to Mary Bowberry to some extent. You see, this shit between me and Mary and even the other wives and all, dude, it doesn't. To explain what happened, why Blondie is the way he is about Mary Bowberry and replacing me and all this shit. I remember the conversation now when I was at Papa John's. I was doing the dishes and he came in and he asked me about why I like Mary Bowberry. Never ever tell a malignant narcissist why you like a woman, because they cannot tell where they end and you begin. In their brains, you are programming them to like that thing. They have no impulse control. They have no self-control at all. They cannot help themselves. And I went on a thing about how beautiful and special Mary was and all these things. And then I made this comment. And this is the thing when you trigger a malignant narcissist. You see them for who they actually are instead of the facade that they wear. And Blondie is hilarious because he was trying to explain to me that his facade is his true self. Oh my god, that guy is so backwards. I don't even know why the fuck he was going on about Carl Jung, because Carl Jung would be like, no. But remember, effective realism. He believes it, and then it's true. That's how it works. He has his own objective reality that's fake. Him, Stu, all the church leaders. This is just a thing. So, I made the comment, and I remember this moment. I said that, and we probably have amazing genetics. She's like Spanish or something. And hopefully not German, that way we don't end up inbred, because inbred people have recessive cells. And then he went, no they don't! And I was, the fuck is that? And he was, there's nothing wrong with inbreeding. There's nothing wrong with my genes. And I was like, what? And he, oh no, I have to get Mary pregnant. And I was like, the fuck are you talking about? And he was, my genes are fine. My genes are superior. They're the superior ones. And I was like, did they tell you that when you were a kid? And I was like, dude, you have blonde hair and blue eyes. Your genes are recessive. And he's, they're not. And he kept freaking out, and I didn't know what he was freaking out about. It was that comment. And then he was like, my genes are better than yours. Your genes are better than the guy with the extra dense skeleton and has some immunity to has some resistance to fucking poisons that normally murder people. Your genes are superior. Hey, Blondie, get a 22, put it to your head and squeeze the trigger. We'll find out who's superior. Fucking loser. You know he's too much of a pussy to do it. Stu did the same shit, and I said the same thing to him, and he went, argh! Because narcissists don't just believe they're smarter and better. They believe that their genes are superior. They believe every aspect of themselves are superior. The malignant narcissist believes everything about them is divine and better in every form. And they cannot live in the reality of inbreeding weakens your bloodline. And I'm going to repeat this. Inbreeding weakens your bloodline. Blondie has a weak bloodline. Okay? It doesn't matter. And once again, it's that shit I say. Being a loser is in their blood. It's in their nature. That's why they have to cheat at everything. They cannot, under any circumstances, let you have a fair go at anything, because they have to cheat at everything. This is what, I'm not kidding when I say my wish might be to challenge Blondie to a game for everything, and all he has to do is not cheat while I cheat, because one, forced introspective. This is how you've been winning the entire time. How's it feel, dumbass? That was the moment I realized I kind of set myself up for failure. But I'm going to be clear on this. Yeah. A lot of people think I'm kind of extremely shallow, and I'm just like, I like fat chicks. And yes, I like fat chicks. But I actually have more complexities to my mind, and I am actually particular even about the psychology of women I'm actually interested in. I will not date an extremely narcissistic woman. Which is why I do not like any of the women in this church, because everybody in this church, to some extent, is severely emotionally stunted. They think like 2-year-olds, which is why I get pissed just thinking about having to date any of them because they're retarded. In my opinion, by definition, if it was me ruling the world, emotionally stunted people would be treated as autistic, and they would be forced to work subpar jobs because they are dangerous. Their psychology is dangerous. Thinking like a 2-year-old in an adult body is dangerous. Okay? They are not superior, they're stupid, and it's the laws of society that enable them to not be dead. Okay. But yeah, that was the moment. I remember him freaking out. Dude, he did this a whole bunch, even when he was losing to me in video games. One of the times, I'll tell you this. This was one of the funnier times. Blondie was trying to get one over on me on DA, and I started fucking talking circles around him. On DA. And this is with a destroyed brain. I was shaming him, and he called my brother, and my brother told me, I don't know what the fuck you're doing right now, but you need to fucking stop whoever you're fucking talking to, because they can't handle it. And then he slammed my door and fucking... Yeah, but Mary, we were never going to end up together, not because we can't. In a natural cycle, we would be together. The issue is the same shit with Stu and the Belly Girl. Stu and the Belly Girl, when he said that he was going to kill her if I said I loved her, and he was going to kill her if I didn't love her, was a setup. Because Stu was not going to let me be happy. He was not going to let me have anything, because Stu is a child. And I fucked up his objective reality, and he got forced to deal with reality. And that reality is he's not superior. And this is the problem with Bibles, and this is the toxicity of religion. They tell Blondie and Stu, you're superior, and that's why you win at everything, when in reality, you cheat. You're superior because you cheat. And you cheat at everything. Okay? And that makes you a loser by definition. As soon as you have to cheat to win, that means you already lost. You cannot win without cheating. The same way, like this, the shit with Anal Eating Mummy God. As soon as Blondie hypnotized you, he violated his own rules. He said he wasn't going to cheat, and he cheated anyways. Like, because that is what he does. He cheats at everything. One of the other things I remember that was, dude, the most perverse thing about these people is they will do fucked up shit to you and then demand you apologize to them because they fucked up. And you're like, dude, get the fuck out. Just get the fuck out. But, yeah. I don't think there is a reality in any fucking level, because even Stu and, dude, these guys are fucking a million times stupid times a trillion, because they try to force you to marry women you don't like. They try to force you to do that, and it doesn't work. And when it doesn't work, they double down, get stupider, get more unhinged, more crazy, and it's, dude, you're not in control. You're not in control. You've never been in control. You never were in control. You'll never be in control. It's not real. It's not a real thing. It's fake. The other thing I remember was with Stu when he found out I had an extra dense skeleton, and he just went nuts because his own objective reality, he's supposed to be superior, but here I am. I'm right here. How are you superior? Shame, shame, shame. It's what happens when you lie to yourself. It's what happens when you don't live in reality, and this is reality. Kevin did this when I was at Papa John's, and David did it also, where they were both trying to explain to me, reality is objective, and it's in the subconscious mind, and you can control the subconscious mind, but not with ours, because we have dissociative identity disorders, and there's two of us, and there's bullshit after bullshit, hypnosis, and it's the shit with these people, they scare themselves with their own bullshit. They see how easy it is to hypnotize somebody else and they go, not for me, not for me, not for me. And they're willing to drink poisonous lead, turn neurotic and weird, lie about things, and just keep bending and breaking things instead of just accepting reality as it is. They're cowards. They're afraid of reality. Blondie is like a dog chasing anything. And in his brain, they're narratives, and it's all narratives. It's all, he spins a narrative and goes, this is how things are going to work, this is how they go. And when they don't, he freaks out like the autistic kid he is. I 1,000,000%, just like Stu, believe he set me up for failure on this, and it was on purpose. Because it is the way they think. They do not like me because I can live in reality. They do not like me because I practice altruism. They do not like me because I am kind. They do not like me because I do the right thing. And in their brains, that's absolutely terrifying because none of those things benefit them. Yeah. So to Mary, this... Once again, I screamed it as president, the stupid fucking church. It's the stupid fucking church. And I will say it another time, the stupid fucking church. The entire thing, I think about how far off the grounds, like, dude, even now, I don't even know if I still have heavy metals in my brain. Okay. But as I make peace with myself, one of the things I've been practicing is the art of surrender. And this is the thing about Blondie. The battle right here is me trying to get back to myself, even though I am extremely traumatized. Trauma rewires your brain. It literally fucks with the wiring of your brain, okay? It completely alters how you think. And I am an extremely traumatized person. And the church knows this because traumatizing people is the first step to getting you to understand their point of view. They traumatize you and then go, come join our stupid fucking church, okay? And there's the same shit with Stu. You're traumatized. We agree on things. And I will say this. I talk all about fucking murder. I talk all about erasure. I talk about it. All the evil things these bastards get up to. I'm thrilled about it. But here's the problem. It's them I want to kill. It's not people out here. It's not some dipshit pedophile. It's not these people out here. It's not these human trafficking people out here who human traffic like 10 people. It's you fuckers with your 300,000 people you traffic. It's the you fuckers that rape kids around the clock. It's you fuckers that have no values. You are the people I want to kill. Okay. That is how that works in my mind. That is the trauma. And no, I'm not going to be like, oh, you need to redirect that off of us. You need to die. It's you. It's you that creates this. You create the misery. It's not a mystery where it comes from. It's you. I had this fucking, I don't know, man. These guys are so immature in how they act that even when they have basic conversations with people, they freak the fuck out, okay? And I don't, like, they're probably, this is the thing with them, they're really good at hiding it, but even then they're not that good because they have to dose you with heavy metals. To keep you stupid, to keep you out of your senses so you can't see them. Being absolutely ridiculous, being disingenuine, being fake. Being fake 1,000,000,000% to their core. I'm pretty sure Mary at some point will see Blondie for the little man he actually is. I think, or maybe she already has. Maybe she already knows 1,000,000% how pathetic he is. Or maybe she fell for it. I don't know. And honestly, it really doesn't matter because, once again, it feeds into that shit with the belly girl. Like, these stupid assholes go, okay, the normal order is you would just get her girlfriend, but we're not going to let that happen because this is our stupid fucking religion, and we all follow my stupid fucking religion because we don't have any control, but we're in control even though we're completely out of control. Part of control is having self-discipline, something they don't have, and they eliminate all these facets of control and then switch for LSD, and they're codependent on LSD to fucking function in any normal sense, okay? Like, dear God, like, whatever, man. Yeah. But yeah, I guess coming back to it, there is no world where I actually, when I look at I calculate the data and I do the information, where I actually win. And that's by design, okay? Because these people can't handle the fact that, look, if I'm actually a good person and I'm actually doing the right thing, this calls into their objective reality. They're evil. They're bad people. That's why they're not doing the right thing. That means they cannot be gods. Because gods are supposed to be objectively good. But they can be devils. And that implies they're just devils that lie about being gods. As I accept these realities and I come to peace with them and I work ever so hard at getting back to myself, the only thing I want is to be left alone, but even in psychology, a malignant narcissist cannot leave you alone. They do not have the self-control for that. And maybe one of the things I should wish for is these people have self-control, which would probably, if they develop self-control, or you have to kill them. And then, Blondie, I can do that. And be like, no, malignant narcissist can't actually change. I have self-control. And then you just shoot him in the head. Well, none of them have self-control. Oh, ain't that some shit? Like, whatever, man. These are just my thoughts on the subject. And any other woman I like, they murdered, or I asked out, they murdered, or they scared, or whatever, threatened, killed, whatever stupid bullshit these faggots came up with, and somehow this is legal, by the way. Think about that shit. Whatever, man. That's just how it be, though.